I survived the world's heaviest man's daily diet. By Eric the Electric. Make sure you subscribe.
This is what the world's heaviest man eats for breakfast.
So I'm not one to pause 3 seconds into a video, but I think we need to take a look at this. This right here is at least an entire loaf of bread. At least. This is like a whole pack of eggs, if not more. This is like maybe 3 or 4 packs of bacon, and I don't even know what I'm looking at right here. But basically, this man is eating the store. Okay? He's eating the store.
To start off his day, Walter Hudson ate 12 eggs, a pound of bacon, 32 sausage.
Is this him? He kind of looks like he's made out of clay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
An
I'm
entire
sorry.
loaf of bread with grape jelly and a pot of coffee. I'm giving myself until midnight tonight to finish not just this breakfast, but everything else on Walter's meal plan, which, as I'm sure you can imagine, is pretty gigantic, just like I'm gonna be by the end of this challenge.
Oh my goodness, I can barely see you guys over my
This is not real. No, I swear to God, this is not real. I swear to God, this is not real. Bro, he's pregnant. He's got an alien inside of him, bro. Something buried into him. Something laying an egg inside of him, bro. It's trying to hatch. It's trying to get out of there.
Yeah, take stomach.
To kick off meal one, I poured an entire pot of coffee. And a few seconds later, I realized I should actually toast that bread. Oh, dang it. Looks like this got a bit overcooked. Even though this bread was a little extra toasty, everything was tasting amazing. The highlight of this meal was definitely the crunchy bread. After working my way through most of the bread and some eggs, this challenge was off to a great start. All right, our eggs, along with our first cup of coffee, have been eliminated. Now it's time to work on my breakfast sausage. It's a firm belief of mine that breakfast sausage cannot be eaten without some delicious maple syrup. Shout out to all my Canadian viewers watching this video.
Hey, thank you, bro, but I'm gonna be completely honest. This... Like, guys, I'm not like a health expert. Matter of fact, I'm not an expert in anything. All right, I'm a fraud in basically every category. But I feel like, isn't this an extreme health risk? Isn't this like one hell of a health risk? I mean, this guy went from eating, I don't know, your average meal, I don't know how much he weighs, to eating like the whole supermarket. Like, this has to have some kind of health consequence. Torture aside, of course. Torture aside. I don't know, I'm worried for this man.
Breakfast sausage pairs perfectly with maple syrup. The other combination it pairs perfectly with, some tasty...
Keep in mind, he's already, this breakfast alone, man, no, not even. What he's eaten so far, all right, is 2,540 calories. Hold on, you can't see. Let me show you guys for proof here. Let me show you guys for proof. All right, right there, 2,540 calories, which is what a grown man should be eating every day. Recommended. In one breakfast, not even actually, because as you can see, there's still food here. There's bread right here, and there is bacon right here. So you gotta finish that. Just friendly reminder.
Leftover eggs and maple syrup. I made quick work of the rest of the breakfast sausage. All right, the sausage is down. So far, this meal is tasting amazing. I set my sights on the bread next. I gotta get to work on this bread. After using pretty much half the jar of grape jelly, I had myself a grape jelly sandwich. That was a lot of jelly. Obviously, I was in the mood for sugar because grape jelly sandwiches just sounded good. But a few minutes later, I brought an old friend to the party.
Okay. I am a little bit confused. All right. I must say, I really am. Like, this guy, hold on, let me show you something. Let me just bring it back a little bit. So as you can see, right there, he's at 4,900 calories, And as you can see right here, there's still food. There's still food. And, you know, his first decision, his natural instinct was to pull out a jar of peanut butter. That's just extra calories. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this guy is meant for this challenge. He's crazy! He's insane! He wants to get pregnant at this point. He wants that shit.
I need to know down below in the comments who is team chunky peanut butter and who is team creamy peanut butter. Nothing rings my bells like a toasted peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Or a couple toasted peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Okay. I don't know why I put my face cam here. I'm just gonna move it down here. We're at 6,000 calories, and that was not a small spoonful of peanut butter that he put on his sandwich there.
Goodness gracious. Like out of breath. So much bread. It's probably too much information, but there's a reason why I chose this mug. It's because it's the truth. You'll find out very shortly why this was so troubling. I took a few more sips of coffee and got back to work on the rest of the bread. Grape jelly just wasn't cutting it anymore, so I decided to use some peanut butter to get down the rest of the bread. But at this point, the bread was really starting to fill me up. I have to chew on the bread right now. Next, I set my sights on the bacon, dipped in some maple syrup, of course. I thought that combo was tasty, but what I made next was about to be even tastier. I slathered some peanut butter on some leftover bread, added a few slices of bacon on that bread, topped it with some grape jelly, of course, and then I had to do one last thing. Oh man, I am most definitely going to be regretting this tomorrow morning. W. Oh, W moment. This was one of the most unnecessarily delicious things I've ever eaten in my life. After making quick work of it, the only thing left was one slice of bread. Last piece of bread. Whew, that was a lot of coffee.
You could have fed a whole village with that. I'm just saying, you could have fed a whole village with that. I'm not a Karen though, okay? If that's what you think, I'm not a Karen. I'm not saying he should have done that. I'm just saying, in terms of amounts.
Breakfast was complete. Next up was Walter's snack. According to the article that I got Walter's diet from, his between-the-meal snacks consisted of a handful of candy bars. But how much is a handful? After a few Google searches, I realized that a handful could mean anything. Thankfully, I had something up my sleeve. All right, everyone, so I have a random number generator on my phone with numbers 3 through 6. A handful to me is like 2 or 3. A handful to Walter Hudson is probably like double that. So I'm gonna let this decide for me. After seeing how many candy bars I had to eat, that coffee hit me. I hit the store to get my candy bars, and I saw one that really caught my eye. And then I had one of the worst caffeine crashes of my life. I started with the Reese's Fast Break Bar, and since I'm a Reese's lover, this got a fire. I took down the Fast Break Bar along with the Hershey's Cookies and Cream Bar. Reese's Big Cup with Reese's...
I just realized something. Not only does he have to eat 3 meals, he has to eat 2 snacks as well. And his first snack is up to... Sorry, I shouldn't be talking.
Puffs. This Reese's
I should just shut up. I should just shut up.
The bar I was most curious about was up next. And now what I've been looking forward to trying the most, the Fruity Pebbles chocolate bar. The craziest part, this had real Fruity Pebbles inside. Ooh. A few minutes later, all the candy bars were down. Everyone just like that, 4 candy bars are down. The first snack was complete. Next up, lunch. Everyone, so far this challenge is going fantastic. The only thing I'm starting to worry about is the fact that I haven't used the bathroom today. And then it hit me. I needed to find a bathroom ASAP.
Okay, whatever you do, don't record your shit sounds. Don't record your shitting sounds, please.
I'll see you guys on the other side.
Like, I am drinking water here, so don't do that. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
All right, everyone, it's time for lunch, and all I gotta say is exercise. I thought you meant extra fries. Man, I really gotta get a new joke.
Walter's lunch beverage was a large bottle of soda.
It's almost 5 p.m. right now. I'm having a bit of a late lunch, but we gotta get this show on the road.
Walter ate 2 large sandwiches for lunch, so I ordered the Subway Philly sandwich. Needless to say, I was a big fan. I was surprised because this actually tasted like an authentic cheesesteak. The combination of the steak, American cheese, peppers, onions, and mayonnaise made this a fantastic sandwich.
I gotta give a quick shot.
How is the lunch smaller than the breakfast still? Bro, like, I'm not gonna lie, I know this is all taking place in the same day, and all those calories are building up, but, like, that breakfast is still, like, the biggest thing I've ever seen. And this dude literally decided to make the breakfast bigger. Bro, dude, Walter cannot challenge you, or whatever his name was. He can't challenge you in a calorie eating contest, bro. You are clearly built different, bro. You are clearly insane, okay? So, yeah, I think you need to step it up a bit, bro. You need to find an even fatter person.
At the Subway, that was a 10 out of 10 sandwich.
Even though I had 1 sandwich left, I moved to the next part of Walter's lunch.
Now I gotta get on over to my mound of fries, which I'm gonna wash down with some sugar-free ketchup. It helps cancel out all the calories.
Unsurprisingly, the fries tasted like French fries. If you're new to the channel, I really love French fries.
If you guys know me, you know I'm team waffle fry, but to me, building a mound of waffle fries just sounded really weird. So I figured I would just make a mound of regular fries. Yeah, I have so many carbs inside of me. Woo.
Even though I was starting to get full, I still had an entire Subway sandwich to eat after this.
I gotta get on over to my
Brother, what do you mean you're starting to get full? I mean, can we at least cut the bullshit, like, a little bit? Just a tiny amount? There's no way you just got full. There's no way you just got full. Like, you ate a whole store's worth of food. Plus a whole, like, candy section. Plus whatever the hell this is, 2 Subway sandwiches. You're going around eating stores, and you're just starting to feel full. I mean, really, like maybe this guy has some kind of genetic deformity in his stomach that just that just stores more space or something. I don't know.
last Subway sandwich right here, which is
This
arguably
isn't
one of
like
the best
you can't tell me this is supposed to be possible.
sandwiches on the Subway sandwich menu. Wow, so many vegetables. Why the f did they put this many vegetables on there?
Trust me, they're gonna save your life.
Even with the unnecessary amount of vegetables, this sandwich tasted mind-blowing. But unfortunately, all this bread was really starting to hit me.
Man, I've eaten so much bread today. Ooh.
But fortunately, I was able to push through and finish off the sandwich.
Well, I got down all the fries, the subs. Fortunately, I still have this Coca-Cola left over, which I'm gonna use in my next food adventure. So yeah, I'm gonna hold off on the rest of this Coke for now.
Because I didn't finish the Coke, lunch was a fail. The number I rolled next was 5. At this point, I had taken down just over 15,000 calories, and I hadn't even gotten to the hardest part of this challenge yet.
All right, everyone, just a quick status update as I head to the store to grab my next round of candy bars. I'm not doing very well. My stomach feels like a black hole full of French fries, bread, and a lot of regret right now.
Yeah, the aliens are invading. They're invading. All right, they just hatched an egg, and no, sorry, they just lay an egg. Sorry, and it's about to hatch soon.
Ugh. All I gotta say is that volume-wise, the final meal is gonna be the biggest meal in this entire challenge. And the last challenge was a complete fail. And the last thing I wanna do is fail 2 challenges in a row for you guys. So let's just say this is about to get pretty crazy. Ooh, those sandwiches are not sitting very well right now.
I picked out the rest of my candy bars, and it was time for snack number 2.
I'm actually pretty excited to try 2 of these because I've never had them before. I also got my Coke. Taste the rainbow. Why did I just say that? It's Skittles, not Coke. Ugh. I'm gonna start with the Zero bar.
I was pleasantly surprised by the taste of the Zero bar. It was an explosion of almond, peanut, and caramel nougat.
Nice taste of it.
Finally, I had to get to the Snickers bar.
Where my Snickers people at?
You can never go wrong with the Snickers bar. But the bar I had next has a special place in my heart.
Three Musketeers.
This was good, but the bar I had next really stole the show.
My first time trying a Carmelo bar.
Dude, this bar was good, but actually the one that's coming now, that's my favorite. Okay, so that bar was alright, but the one that's, like, bro, it's actually the loop of death. It's genuinely the loop of death. Because as long as this cycle continues, you're just gonna get more calories inside of you. No, like, because I'm genuinely concerned for this man's health. I know that he's probably experienced or maybe has some like deformity that in his stomach that allows him to eat more, but like I when I watch this, I can't not be concerned. I don't think anybody can watch this and not be a little bit concerned, bro. Our ancestors would die just from like seeing how much this guy's eating.
Take a moment. Oh my goodness, look at that action. Look at that action. Whoo! Oh my goodness.
One word, legendary. Biting into this Carmelo bar was like a symphony of chocolatey deliciousness.
Bro, just say it feels like masturbating, bro. You can say it, it's okay. Like, come on.
10 out of 10. That was amazing. Speaking of amazing, it's time to get to one of my favorite chocolate bars out there, the Butterfinger. And if you made it up into this point of the video, pause the video and drop a chocolate bar emoji down below in the comments. Ooh.
Walter's second snack and lunch had been completed. Now it was time for dinner, the biggest meal of this entire challenge. I picked up a bottle of Coke and 4 ham steaks.
That was almost harder than eating this food.
An apple pie, and the most difficult part of the meal, the potatoes.
Potatoes? Bro, this guy is trying to die! He's trying to die, bro. Like, actually, like, when was this posted? Was this posted recently? Okay, 2 years ago. Alright, he's... The dude is still alive then, probably, but, wow, yeah, I could never. I mean, I watch people like this, and I'm like, I'm more amazed. Like, you know sometimes how, like, people you look up to, like fucking, I don't know, David Goggins, Taylor Swift, you look at them and you're like, oh my god, I want to be like that person. And you're, like, amazed, and you don't understand, like, how a person could be, like, so successful and so good at everything. I feel more amazement watching this guy eating all of this. It's like, I can't believe it. It's like AI is more believable at this point. And I'm not saying he didn't do it, okay? I'm not saying he didn't do this. I'm just saying it's unbelievable.
Exercise? I thought you meant extra pie. Okay, I definitely need a new joke now.
Walter's dinner beverage was a bottle of soda. He also ate 4 or 5 ham steaks for dinner.
Tastes like ham.
Eating almost 2 pounds of protein this late into a challenge, I was seriously doubting I'd be able to complete this one.
These ham steaks are freaking huge. I'm very salty.
Thankfully, I was able to get the last ham steak down, but I was getting very full.
I'm not gonna lie, those ham steaks were a solid 1 out of 10. I have no idea why someone would want to eat a ham steak willingly.
Next up, a half-dozen cobs of corn.
Shout out to everybody that knows the deliciousness of tahini. That's how you pronounce this. It's fucking delicious. Pardon my French.
With the addition of the tahini, this corn was actually pretty tasty. With only 1 cob left, there's something I had to say.
And I just gotta say, if this video gets 50,000 likes, I will attempt to eat the diet of the world's heaviest woman. So if you want to see that, give the video.
Yeah, you might have to eat the diet of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of 14 of the heaviest women at the same time, because you got, wow, dude, 700,000 likes. Yeah, you got 14 times the amount of likes you asked for. And 50,000 likes is only something that I can dream of. I don't think I will ever post a singular video in my life that will get 50,000 likes. That would be unreal.
Like if you haven't already.
I finished off the last
Now, to be fair, this man is torturing himself, so it's fair enough.
corn on the cob and set my sights on the food that was going to be the most difficult to get down, the potatoes.
Now it's time for me to move on to the most difficult part of this entire meal. Our healthy potatoes.
For dinner, Walter had a half dozen potatoes.
While I was in the store, I was wondering what I could eat these potatoes with, and I saw Smart Balance. I'll pick that up later.
Is that fucking
I
butter?
don't think I've ever actually had this before, but I do see green, and it is called Smart Balance, so that obviously means we can use as much of it as we want.
That's fucking butter! Are you fucking crazy? Are you actually crazy? Bro, like, it's okay, bro. Like, are you okay mentally, bro? Because it kind of seems like you want to die. You just added more fat, more calories to this already impossible finish. Oh, also, I didn't even... Joke's on me, I didn't even notice. He's got a whole fucking pie left, man. Like,
It must be calorie free.
dude.
Sarcasm.
After a generous amount of Smart Balance, it was time to get to work.
Oh, it's gonna be rough. Oh, hey, this is gluten-free. Oh. All right, these potatoes are just like bricks in my stomach right now.
I did the only thing I could do in the situation.
Thank goodness we have some wow sauce.
At this point, I felt like a human water balloon, and wow sauce wasn't helping with the fullness.
I can't say WOW moment right now because I feel like if I do, I'm gonna, yeah, okay.
With the ham sticks I put down earlier, each potato was getting harder and harder to eat, so I decided to make a decision.
Oh my goodness. I felt like this in the last challenge too. Except it was bagels and not potatoes doing this to me. Well, everybody, here's the deal. There's no way I'm gonna be able to finish this potato and this pie right now. It's currently 9:16 right now, which means I have about 2.5 hours left in this day. So I'm gonna chill out and actually do something that I feel like I should do. I can barely see you guys up on my mouth. On this stomach. Oh, this is embarrassing.
What did I tell you, bro? Genetic deformity. That's what I said earlier, right? Listen to my words of wisdom.
Let's make a little deal. If I've gained over 14 pounds, you have to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. If I gain under 14 pounds, you can unsubscribe from my channel.
All right.
Let's weigh in.
All right. Fine. But I do feel like it's gonna be over just because.
Challenge weight was 169.2 pounds. My current weight, 184.7 pounds. A gain of over 15 pounds. After over an
Yeah.
hour of digestion time, I came back to finish the fight. I had less than a half an hour to get down this massive serving of apple pie, the rest of the soda, and the last potato. With the massive amount of starch I'd consumed.
Oh yeah, and don't forget to, when you ate corn on the cob, there were some pieces of corn that fell down on the table. Don't forget to fucking lick them shits off. Don't forget to do that.
The day, finishing this meal was gonna be a battle.
All right, everybody. Well, it is 11:30 right now, and the food baby is quite large. Like usual, I look 27 months pregnant. I should be on the next cover of GQ. Oh, the thought of putting this potato in my mouth is just absolutely repulsive right now. Thank goodness for zero sugar whipped cream.
Some people's decision making doesn't make sense to me. You just said eating the last potato was repulsive. And the next step, the next thing you did, you walked over to your cupboards and you pulled out whipped cream and you put it on your pie. And hold on, did you put a little bit of whipped cream on it? No, he put a lot on it. He put a fucking huge amount on it. That's what he did. What a funny guy. What a funny gentleman.
I dove headfirst into the apple pie. At this point, I felt like my stomach had detached from my body, but the finish line was in sight.
I feel like I'm about to give birth to a baby made of Subway sandwiches and toast. The apple pie's been eliminated. All I gotta say, everybody, is that it's gonna be a long time before I touch another potato. We've done it. I've successfully eaten like the world's heaviest man for one day. Man, that was rough.
If you thought this challenge was crazy, be sure to go check out that one time I ate like Nikocado avocado for a day. Or check out my last challenge.
Nikocado Avocado does not have shit on this guy. Surely not, right? Surely he doesn't have shit on whatever his name was, Walter. Like, this is... Let's rewind, bro. Let's actually just... let's take a look at this again. I don't know, bro. Does Nikocado Avocado have shit on this? Can he compete? I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not 9 months pregnant, so like I probably wouldn't know that. But yeah, I mean, I have to subscribe. I literally have to. Okay, because it's like he cannot risk his life like this and give birth to several alien species, you know, without any kind of gain. Okay, so now he needs to gain something. This is my responsibility, okay? This is my quote-unquote sacrifice. My duty for his sacrifice. And by the way, as you can see, I just subscribed. If you don't believe me, go fuck yourself. And yeah, that's your video. I will see you in the next one. Peace.